Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. It is Sunday night, and we are live and in effect as I report to you from behind this plastic microphonic device as the markets are about to open up. In fact, it does take just a few minutes for them to propagate over at Kitco's site, so we are going to keep an eye on that and wait for that to happen. But in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to answer some comments and see what you're saying here throughout the night. And glad you guys are here with me here tonight as we peruse our way through this broadcast. We have got 28 Baby Shark. They shouldn't have to worry about it too much because insurance already paid it out of the statute of limitations. All right. Yes, and indeed, I'm not sure how that works because it's stolen goods. But I don't know where the insurance comes into play there. But there could be something involved in it, as convoluted as the story is about an elderly couple being arrested. Glad you guys are here with us tonight. A good crowd. Make sure to participate in my poll tonight. I'm curious to see what you guys think about silver for this week. Will silver reach $38? We'll find out. We might get a little hint of what could be happening with silver as we move on through the week and even through tonight. We'll see here in a moment. 8-inch Destroyer's here. Good to see you. We got Crusty White Bread, Vaughn Morrissey, Aaron Ritchie is here. Appreciate you guys. Yes, the thumbs up button is there if you want to press it. Appreciate you guys. Glad you're here. Dean R. Ardell is here. Good to see Silver Shelby. A lot of good folks with us tonight. Channel sponsor is Summit Metals. Check them out. They seem to be constantly evolving with more products and services. So check out summitmetals.com. They also carry platinum. All right, so let's see. Have the markets opened up? Boom. They are open right now, and right out of the starting gate, we see silver. Whoa, it is down 1 cent. However, this is strange. It's saying it's down a cent. Yay, though, it was closed on Friday at $36.98, and now it's at $37.03. That doesn't make any sense, but we'll take it. $37 silver. It was 2 cents shy away from there, and here we are. So that's a very strange anomaly here, but nonetheless, there it is. Gold is up $1.99 right now. It was up over $2 just a minute ago, or a second ago. $3,338.60. Silver now above 37, down 1 cent from, because again, very strange, was at 36.98. Still far below. In fact, look at this. This is another strange thing. Hello, Rocky. Good to see Rocky. Michael K is here. A very strange thing here. The spread between the bid and ask price has gone bonkers. It's well over, it's 19 cents. That's crazy. 19 cents difference between bid and ask in the silver. The futures market had it at $37.13 over the weekend, and now silver's showing up a nickel, $37.09. So a little bit of a bullish momentum out of the gate here with the markets for gold and silver. Pretty crazy. 8-inch Destroyer, boom shalaka with a shotgun blast of 5 Salivate Metal memberships across the bow. Thank you, 8-inch Destroyer. Appreciate that, my friend. A great support of the channel. Great member of the community. Pray for him. He's dealing with some neck and back issues that the doctors have been poking him and prodding him, and they can't get some relief. So we pray for him. Thank you, brother. As he received one of those gift memberships from him, say thank you. That's very kind of you indeed. So we're looking at these markets move here in real time in Asia, and they're all up. Platinum is also up $1. It is now at $1,403. Platinum is a metal that we might want to watch this year. I'm telling you. And very good. Good to see Coin Shop Chris is here. And a lot of good folks with us tonight as we get back to some of these comments. Let's see what people are saying. We've got RM1042 chimes in on this video about silver that I posted this morning. Says, I've been holding the last few weeks and not buying, but I might have to start considering $36 might be the new low. I'm not 100% there yet, but it's just something to consider. See you on the live stream later. That's right, RM1042. We very well could see $36 may be the next support, and I really do feel like I'm feeling pretty good about silver. and through to the end of the year. I made a pretty bold re-prediction once it reached 36, which was my that was my prediction, and it met there. So now I made another video predicting $39 silver. We'll see if that happens. All right, we got Christy Klontz, 2799er, says this here. What it tells is the greed and corruption of a nation they sold off as the globalist, and the bureaucrats walk away with gold. Sleight of hand, political corruption, surely good friends of the American Democrat Party. Yes, right. It's crazy. Now, I might see what happens. As in French, will they be able to outlast French authorities in the legal system? I'm not sure. We'll find out. All right. Arizona desert at the moment where crusty white bread is. Nice toasty desert there. Wow. All right, let's keep what John says. They can forensically match against other gold of the same shipwreck. They will have the same metallic profile. Exactly. And I don't think that was any question of where it came from. It's the custody and the number of hands it's been through. That's really the issue here. But anyways, we've got Fred Lanchard says $50 silver. Yes, 2050. I will live that long and see the great number. All right, Freddie, there you go. And Justine Lay says here, it's $50 in Canada and has been for a couple of days straight. Yes, indeed it has. You've seen that for sure. And other currencies done very well. Snakebite is here. Good to see Cheetah Kid. And there it is. And Silver Honda's here. All right, Mrs. Silver Honda now wants to make whoopee. I just told her to back off, woman. I'm listening to the Sounds Great live stream. Silver Honda's got his priorities straight. Besides, he's got to leave some room for me when I visit down there in Florida, sunny Florida. All right, for a little servicing. All right. We love Silver Honda and the Mrs. Silver Honda. Oh, man, I'm a huge fan. Big time, big time. All right. That was, to me, when the Silver Honda placed strategic silver rounds on Mrs. Silver Honda's body. That was the seminal, that was the most influential moment in the history of the precious metals community, in my opinion. My goodness gracious. All right, let's see here. We've got Claude Heen says, it just goes to show you just how much the U.S. people are detached from reality. All right, true. Yep, and unfortunately, I tell you what, there's power in holding, and there's power in holding no matter the price. Now let's take a look here. Whoa! I can't believe it. I am in shock, folks. Silver is up 27 cents right now. Boom. It's on fire. It is now up $37.24. Look at it go tonight, folks. Crazy. Gold is up slightly, up $4.46, but look at silver. Boom, shalaka, boom. And everything else that goes along with that, it is up. And look at that. A little bit of a breakout happening here. Yes, indeed. And that's right, politician. We do pray for the people of Texas. And I'm of the understanding that there were warnings sent by the National Weather Service, according to a local meteorologist there. Sometimes those flash floods just literally are. They come out of nowhere. And it's just crazy. But I don't know how many, 69 or some odd dead. It just breaks my heart. I hate to hear that, but we pray for them for sure. And we can see here that there are 12 cents worth of difference between bid and ask price now for silver, but it's up 27 cents. All the metals are up now. Platinum is up $1 again, and palladium is up $3. So there we are. Very good. Wow. But yes, prayers for the people of Texas. Very sad, very horrible tragedy that happened there. Man, it's just mind-blowing how quickly that stuff can do it. All right. The BRICS Summit is today and tomorrow. I did not know that. I thought that was happening in near October, but I didn't know it was happening this soon. That'd be very interesting to see what they've got to say. Mark Lewis is here. People have been speculating that they want to compete with our new type of system to trade in and of themselves. And people have been speculating that might move to a gold-backed currency or something like that, or a BRICS currency. I don't think that's going to happen, but anyways. Good to see Vegas Stacker is here with us tonight. Check out Vegas Stacker's channel. I'll be on with him tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're watching these markets move. So far, silver is really kind of breaking out here in early trading here tonight. It was up 27 cents earlier, just moments ago. Now it's up 22 cents, $37.19. So there it is. And Tucson Bubba, oh man, Tucson Bubba with a $5 super chat. I just flew in from Austin, and boy, my arms are tired. I'm sure they are. We slurp in your honor, sir. Thank you, my friend. Yes, so much for the summer doldrums for silver, I would say. It's doing very well here, at least tonight. It's a interesting market watch as we watch the silver just kind of spring forth a bit here. By the way, that gold to silver ratio has now narrowed to 89.90, which for those of us who have been watching these markets for any length of time, that's still extremely high. Very, very high gold to silver ratio, but it's crazy. All right. And let's see here. Okay, what do we have here? We got this Scotty boy. If finance wanted it so bad, they would have got it themselves. Should let Germany have their way with them. Wouldn't have lost much. All right. If France wanted it that bad, yeah, it's crazy. Apparently a storm came and blew everything over. But yes, indeed, seems like they should have done that. But anyways, all right. We've got Trickaholics on this video about the dollar being in danger. Says this: the death of the dollar is the dream of all the gold, silver, and Bitcoin investors, but I don't think anyone understands how much worse their lives will be if the dollar is properly dethroned. Yes, it would be chaos if that would be the case. And I think they're already working behind the scenes on what would or could replace it in due course. We'll see what happens, but a reset does not necessarily mean that the dollar is just going to collapse. I think they're going to try to replace it, much like what we saw with with what Nixon and Bretton Woods, that type of thing. Casey Rendell, I see a lot of people that have been in this game become very beat down. Yes, indeed. Well, if they hang on, they've done very good over the last year and a half or so. All right. Broke Stacker, what GSR are you trading your silver for gold? None. Because I don't really do that a whole lot. I did trade some higher premium pieces, but that doesn't count towards a gold coin that I've got on layaway at the local coin shop, and that had it for like $10 over spot. But anyways, good question. And Morris says here, I don't see the BRICS moving into a gold-backed currency, but they are buying gold to trade with each other outside the Western control. Yes, exactly. They sure are. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we're praying for Donna. Indeed, that's right, Michael K. We're definitely praying for her. And RM with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Can you please explain again how premiums become irrelevant the longer you hold? Thanks for all your knowledge and all you do. Well, it's not that premiums become irrelevant. It's just that they disappear, they evaporate. The higher premiums you pay for a bullion coin or bar, the more time it takes for those to evaporate, because you have to take into account two things. Recovering your losses from paying said premium, that's number one. Number two, the rise of the price to swallow that up will also need to be adjusted for inflation. So when you take a look at a piece, like for instance, let's say silver's at $30 an ounce and you pay $36 for that silver coin. And that's a $6 premium. Well, silver's now trading at $37 an ounce, but adjusted for inflation, you may break even if the local coin shop will give you $36 for it or $37 for it. You may break even, but that's a big if, depending on the rate of inflation involved between the time you bought it and the time you sold it. I hope that makes sense. Tiger Stacker is here. Check out Tiger Stacker's channel. He posted a great video here about constitutional gold. That's right, pre-33 gold, the top pre-33 gold coins. Great video, so check that video out when you get a chance over at Tiger Stacker's channel. I'm glad you guys are with me here tonight. Bill Arrington, good folks with us here. Let's answer a few more comments and take a look at the market again, because it is A little bit of flaming up for us. It's flaming up for us tonight. I won't say it's on total fire. It's not on total fire, but it is fire-like. It's a lot of smoke happening there. Silver King says, dang, I bought my 1,300 ounce stack. I thought my 1,300 ounce stack was good. That is really good. That's a great stack for sure. James Unleashed is with us tonight. Good to see you. And let's see here. And we've got Chad Wolf. We could see $40 next week. Just my opinion, not financial advice. Well, that's a good time to transition. Is Chad Wolf on to something here? Well, he very well could be as we watch these markets move. Boom shalaka. Silver is now back up 27 cents tonight. It is up. There it is. All right. There's Tiger Stacker's link. Thank you, James Unleashed, for posting a link to Tiger Stacker's channel. Very kind. And so silver now up 27 cents to $37.24. In the bid price, there is a 12-cent difference between bid and ask price. Gold up $2.97 to $3,338.97. Platinum is now up $2 to $14.04. Palladium up $4 to $11.59. So there it is. All right. Yes, indeed. Good crowd tonight. I appreciate you guys joining me here. If you are so inclined, now this is a huge ask. This is a big ask. I'm going to ask you to do me a huge favor. And I do apologize. I don't ask much of this community, but I'm going to ask you to sacrifice your firstborn child in my honor. The only thing that's going to take more energy than doing that, time and material and sacrifice, is to press the thumbs up button. And so there's two choices: sacrifice your firstborn or press the thumbs up button. The thumbs up button might be a little bit more difficult and a bigger ask, but hey, you choose, all right? One of the two. There is no in between. I appreciate you guys being here. Oh, Tiger Stacker. Whoa, look at that Tiger Stacker with a shotgun blast across the bow of 5 Salivate Metal gift memberships. Thank you, Tiger. If you receive one of those, give him a warm thank you. That was awesome. You guys are awesome. Very, very cool. And let's get back to the comments. We're going to frequently visit these markets because silver is doing very well, climbing up. And make sure you participate in the poll as well. Not just my poll, but the poll that's in this chat, because I don't want to have any affiliation with it, because I don't want you guys, doing the thing on my poll. You know what I'm saying? All right, it might be misconstrued. 8-inch Destroyer with 5 more Salivate Metal gift memberships. It's like a gift membership train tonight. Wow, look at that. Thank you, 8-inch Destroyer. Appreciate that. Silver Shusi is here from Australia. Welcome. Glad you guys are here. Silver's 27 cents seems to be the magic number tonight. Seems to be could that be the ceiling that we see? I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, let's see here. Mark Williams says this. The following says here: the world uses silver daily, and the supply numbers are rigged. When the real truth comes out, silver will shine for all the stackers. Just stack and relax while you can. Things can change. Well, could this be an indication what we're seeing tonight? I don't know. And what I posted from this morning as well, too. Elite Mania from Ireland. Welcome. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Always good to see new folks here. Dinar, I will settle for the middle child. I'm okay with the Marshes of the world. Paul Tissue, keeping the train going. The Salivate Metal gift train of 5 Salivate Metal memberships from Paul Tissue. Thank you, Paul. Welcome. Is making boom boom with Mrs. Silver. Oh, man, on the dryer spin cycle. Oh, my goodness. Man, I'm so jealous. Man, on the spin cycle. Good vibrations. All right, let's see here. All right, TM, and this, if you guys get a chance, I hope you will check this video I posted this morning, because it's really kind of appropriate with considering what's happening with silver right now. Take both my kids, 8-inch Destroyer says. Take both my kids. There you go. All right, we'll take them, 8-inch Destroyer. All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Yes. All right, TM 71100. Silver's comeback is just getting started. Here's why. Posted this video this morning. I hope you will check it out. I started buying almost a year ago, and the spot was around 30 to 35. The dip below 30 here and there. Better late than never. I learned the most from you, Sal, so I appreciate that. Well, I'm honored and humbled. Thank you so much for your kind words. Try to watch a few full videos to help out, but life is busy and do not have enough time to get it all done. Support when I can, brother. Thanks again for the knowledge. Rank your channel with the best. Well, thank you. That's all I can ask for. Whatever time you have, your time is precious, so I appreciate you spending some of it here. And thank you very, very much. It does help if you can share the videos too. And this one I think is a good one that I posted this morning. Not a lot of people saw it, but thank you. All right. And J.M. Unleashed, I can have his future ex-wife's kids. Thank you so much. All right. All right. Take care, Vegas. Good crowd with us tonight. Appreciate you guys being here. All right. Rolling up like a poker machine. That's right, Laurie Smith. They're going up like crazy. Silver is tonight. We're going to keep an eye on it. But first, we're going to get to one more comment here about the video from this morning. Again, check it out if you guys get a chance. I guarantee you that well over half of you have not seen this video from this morning. Silver's comeback is just getting started. I can see a more upward trend in silver rather than rising than getting slammed down from decades of manipulation. Seen and unseen forces are pressuring the big banks, created dam to break. Silver is a bank killer who has made millions off the fiat dollar. The Ponzi scheme is about to end. Well, tell you what, there's a lot of pressure on the shorts right now with all this stuff happening. Yeah, I believe that is exactly right. All right. And, all right. Okay, Bill Arrington. Sorry about that. Yes, I don't know if we can remember that password, but thank you, my friend, for trying. Let's see here. And let's see, Master Blaster says, maybe the gold originally belonged to the British or Spanish, not the French, finders keepers. Maybe so. I will ever know where that island is in relation to the international waters. Let's take a look here and see what we've got. Okay, there is some resistance at 27 cents. It is now pulled back to 24 cents, and gold is down 21 cents tonight to $3,335.79. Silver up 24 cents, 37.21. Platinum and palladium both up $2 each. There we go. And J.M. Unleashed has been very kind. I'm going to actually pin that comment, and I appreciate you posting that, J.M. Unleashed. Silver's comeback is just getting started. Here's why. You can open that up in a new tab and watch it after we're done here, if you're so inclined. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's quite apropos considering what's going on in the markets right now with silver doing so well, up 23 cents right now, $37.20, above $37, holding steady here. Will it go to 38? Participate in my poll here as well, or not my poll, in the poll that's inside of this chat. Okay, I got to be very careful with my language and words here. I do not want to be sued for sexual harassment. All right, very good. Will silver reach $38 by the market close this Friday? 255 votes so far. Most assuredly, we have less thumbs up than that, but that's okay. All right, let's see here. All right. Will silver hold on as gold is falling tonight? That's a mystery, but that mystery will be solved in due course as the evening goes on. We're going to keep an eye on it and see what happens as we press on with Jerry Mandarin's comment. Who can afford to have a floor made of silver? That's one shiny floor. Yeah, and another thing, history doesn't rhyme with repeat either. It does, however, rhyme with mystery. Maybe this time anyway. That's a good point, Jerry Mandarin. Very good point. All right. Teflon coatings can be toxic. Old news, but lots of people still don't know this. I did not know that. Teflon, I don't know. I don't know that I have anything that's got Teflon on it, but I don't know. But yeah, it's good. Very good. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. Very good. Glad you guys are with here. All right. There's Johnny B with us tonight. Good crowd. You guys are awesome. Let's peruse our way up here in this broadcast and see what we've got with DJ. E2F says this. Says, surely France has had over 2 centuries to recover from gold from the ship, and at this point it should be considered abandoned property. Yeah, and a couple of decades since it was found, so yeah, it seems like it should be the case. France has known for its natural resources of gold, so just how did they acquire it? No doubt it was stolen and acquired from a colony, thereby making the true source of the resource is eligible claimant to any modern lawsuit. Yeah, that's a good point. Very, very good point. All right. Non-stick fry pans. Okay, Booty Girl Stacking is with us. Welcome, Booty Girl Stacking. Arr, there she is. Yes, indeed. All right. Check out Booty Girl's channel. And let's see, we got Salty New York says, if you ever find gold, melt it before you sell it. That is the key. Yes, indeed. Melt that gold. And good to see Donald Sutton. Welcome. Glad you're here, my friend. This is a great place for sure. Good community. You guys are awesome. I'm honored that you're here. Let's see what Ronnie Paul has to say here. Citizens selling their gold is part of retail sales. Retail sales are very small and are not impacting the gold price. Central bank buying gold is what is driving gold's price. Well, yeah. And by the way, Ronnie Paul, I never even alluded that has much of an impact on price. In fact, I even stated, I think in this video, that central bank buying is what is keeping the gold's prices up. Zardoz for the algorithm, $100 silver. Thank you, Zardoz. Appreciate it. Zardoz with us tonight. He was here last night, but he is awesome. And thank you to Jam Unleashed for posting a link to Booty Girl Stacking's channel. And we've got Actual Surfer says this. Silver nearly tripled during the first QE. Now that we have committed to printing again, she will triple again to $111 by 2027. That's via inflation only. If you start factoring industrial uses and public awareness, then the figure could easily triple. That puts gold at 11,100, 33K per ounce. Our current ratio holds. Interesting math on that. I don't know. The way the QEs were, and how long length of time is happening, I don't think we're going to go back to that level of quantitative easing. But we'll see here. All right. Michael K is here. He missed a Saturday surprise, but he watches replays and I appreciate that. Good to see Addicted to Minis and Loving It he's got to go to bed. I appreciate you. Appreciate you that. Addicted to Minis and Loving It. All right. Let's do one more, then we'll take a look at the markets again. All right. Silver Heist says, see you on the Sunday Night Live Market Watch show at 6 p.m. Eastern. And we are here looking at the markets right now, as silver now is up 23 cents. It topped out at 27 cents earlier, but that's still a pretty good run. And gold is continuing to drop slightly. It is now at $3,333.97. Will we see it go to 3333.33? Oh, that would be quite interesting if it did. All right. Yes, indeed. Platinum is up 3. Palladium is up 3. There's 3s in all of our numbers everywhere for the changes. Well, there was. Now silver's up 24 cents. And now palladium is up $4. Quickly how things can change. It's insane in the membrane. Show me the ways you'll slurp me. Here we go. So slurp. Oh, yes, indeed. There it is. And I'm not going to ask you to slurp on my poll, but I will ask you to participate in it to see if silver is going to get to $38 by the market close this Friday. Out of 305 votes, 63% of you say yes, 37% say no. And for all of those who did participate in the poll, can you press the thumbs up button? It is a big ask. It requires an incredible amount of energy. And but anyways, all right. Let's see here. Hoosier Stacker. Sal is teasing us with his poll again. Indeed I am. Hoosier, you're the man. Thank you, Hoosier. $2 super chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. We like to tease and please. That's the teasing and pleasing. That's what we like to do. Little Freudian slip. That's right. All right. Let's see here. Okay. Where are we at? Let's get over here to Silver Honda, who drives a blue Honda. If somebody gives me gold bars, I'm going to be very suspicious. Me too. Me too. All right. And let's see here. Thank you, JM, for posting a link to Hoosier Stacker's channel. Yes, indeed. And very good. Dan W. is here. Welcome, Dan. Michael K. says bullish for sure. Yes, indeed. And JM Unleashed has been very kind to post a link to that video above, pinned in the chat as well. Check it out after this broadcast is over. Cybercurtain Twitcher, as we watch these markets move, CCT says this. Sounds like they should have melted them into unidentifiable bars and sold them for melt this year. Exactly. They would have done very, very well if that was the case. Indeed, for sure. And Cybercurrent Twitcher put out a great video asking a question of what you would pay for a silver coin. Yes, indeed. All right. And let's see here. Let's slurp again. Richard Metcalf, I'm feeling pretty positive about silver, but time will tell. Indeed. So far, we got a slight bit of validation tonight as we're seeing a pretty big bump up in silver's price. It is now up 25 cents tonight here, a full quarter. That's a $0.25 for those of you in Rio Linda. Silver is now up to $37.22. 12 cents difference between the bid and ask price. Gold is the only metal that is down tonight. Down slightly, and down $1.08 tonight to $3,334.92. All right, yes indeed. Yes, Ozzy's last show, I saw little bits and pieces of it. Bittersweet, and he did really good considering, you know. And last show, 76 years old. Boy, he's been through a lot, that's for sure. Crazy, crazy. All right. You guys are awesome. Glad you're here tonight. We see silver outperforming the other metals here tonight. A good clip uptick in price. Yes, indeed. All right. We're watching it. Can somebody give me a thumbs up count tonight? Love to see where we're at. I'm hoping we can get at least, I'd like to get 500 thumbs up tonight if it's possible. That would be great. I know we're a long ways off from that, but if we can get there, that would be awesome as we watch these markets move. Bill Arrington brings a whole new meaning to I lost my stack in a boating accident. Indeed, it sure does. That's for sure. All right. Zardos is here. Appreciate Zardos popping in tonight again. And Gold Miner, this is exactly what I commented on in another channel. Made Liberty look like a mermaid on that metal. Not a fan, yes. Yes, it's crazy. Crazy stuff indeed. Dropping the, biggest gold pour ever in the next 2 days. Whoa. Man, 8-inch destroyer. Can you video that in landscape mode and send it to me? Dude, I'll make that into a video. That would be awesome if you can do that. Let's see here. All right. Alan Gold is here. Alan Gold is here, but he did not give a formal greeting. That's a big faux pas. You know, when Alan Gold comes in here, he needs to say, greetings, salivators, or greetings, members of the Salivation Nation, and then insult the channel in the poll. You know, you've got to soften the blow, Alan Gold. It can't, you know, this is going to just, you know, it's going to scar me for at least 15 seconds, okay? This is not good. All right, let's see here. Let's move on ahead here. We have got this from John. Says, Mercury Dimes, yummy, yummy. Stop the melt. There we go. We love it. We love it. We love it indeed, for sure. And John here says on the video about silver's comeback that I posted this morning, pinned at the top of this chat. Thanks to JM. I think the rise of silver is more about its base resistance line. Every time silver goes below 36, it's bid back up. Silver will move next when investors get more nervous about the stock market. There's still more to be made for speculation on silver. Yes, indeed. And so far tonight, we're seeing some evidence of that, perhaps. I don't know exactly what's moving the markets tonight, but they are up. Well, at least silver is. Silver is up now 29 cents. It's broken through. Yay, though gold is down slightly. Silver is up now 29 cents, breaking through the 27 cents resistance we saw earlier. Yes, indeed, down to 35. I was optimist. There you go. Yes, indeed, we made it. We made it, Stacker Factor. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Tiger Stacker. Be nice to me, Alan Gold. You know, my feelings are important. You know, I've got feelings too. I'm not just an autonomous automatron. I'm an autonomous automatron. Can you say that 3 times fast? All right. There's Bill 457 is here. Big, beautiful printing press coming imminently. Yes, indeed. I think that's probably right. And it's already here. They're already buying up some of these treasury bonds, and that's what's pushing it up here. All right. Very, very good. All right. We have 221 thumbs up. Thank you, Rocky. Letting me know. We'd like to get 75,000 thumbs up tonight. Very good. All right. Let's see here. And let's get on to the more stuff happening here with George Montgomery on this video. Says this. He says, they need a maritime law expert attorney on ocean salvage laws. Indeed, they do, for sure. Youngins say Unc. They're actually referring to Uncle Sal. There you go. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, man. Shoot, that's great. Oh, man. If only I could have some effect on the lexicon for these young kids these days. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, let's see here. 223 likes. Nice. Thank you, guys. We can do it. It's amazing because we got only 220-some likes, and we have 370 votes in the poll. And that takes more clicks to click than to clicking the like button. Go figure. That was not a rhetorical statement. I want you to actually go calculate that. I got big problem with states and countries laying claims to something lost. Texas does it. When Port Arkansas way became some of that went missing. I think pre-1800. Yeah, man, it's lost and you found it. That's a finding, not stealing. Yep. I tend to agree with that. That's true. Exactly right. All right. All right, let's see here. Oh, man, how many cats have disappeared under Sal's care? Well, actually, I can tell you specifically because I've tracked them all. I know where they're all buried, Alan Gold. Yes, I do. And I hate to say it, but there are at least under my care, for the life of this channel, there's one that is now a corpse. And but there's another. I've had other pets during my life that have gone on, but I did not kill them. I'm going to make that clear. I did not kill the kitties because I like the kitties. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, look at this. 8-inch Destroyer with 5 more Salivate Metal gift memberships across the bow. Thank you, 8-inch Destroyer. Look at that. You know, those are so important because when folks do that, it gives you the access to those emoticons and a way to support the channel, and maybe you'll continue it once it expires in 30 days. But thank you. We have 245 thumbs up. Thank you, Lulu Lucky. Another lovely lady of the community. She's awesome. HYE, it's not about the money. That's why it wasn't melted. Its historic significance is a private collector's dream. There you go. That's right. Yes. Big historic significance for sure. Yep. And the trend is your friend. Who said that? That's right. I forget where that phrase originated. I can't take credit for it. But anyways, all right. Let's do one more, then we'll take a look at the markets again on the video about gold and a huge shift in the gold market. Hey, Sal, I made a dummy backup account and gave you another subscription. Bet you can't guess who I am. Well, before we move any further, Bill Button, I thank you in part for doing that, but the thing is that I would rather you not do that because I don't want to get a false representation of how many people are subscribed to the channel. Although I do appreciate the sentiment. Tiger Stacker with 5 more Salivate Metal memberships from Tiger Stacker. Way to go! Looks like another little train is happening here. Thank you, Tiger. That is awesome. Very cool. Very kind of you indeed. So Bill Button says here that I'll give you a clue. They are lying to us. They are starting on narrative. We're looking at 10K AU and 2K silver. What's your guess? I will not be able to tell you what that is because I can't tell you how many people who have said that in the comments section. That doesn't help me, Bill Button. But again, thank you again for your kindness. I would actually encourage you to remove it unless you're going to use this account. But I would rather. But anyways, but thank you for the sentiment all the same. Tiger Stacker, choo-choo, Uncle Sal membership train. There you go. Thank you. He's keeping it going there. Thank you, Tiger. You're awesome, my friend. Let's take a look at the markets now. What's going on here? We can see there is some resistance. It broke through that 27-cent resistance that we saw earlier, and now it's down 26 cents. It did get up as high as 27 cents. Now it's at $37.23. Gold down 44 cents tonight. And platinum is making a little bit of a move. Now it's up $7 at $14.09. Palladium up 4. Yes, indeed. There it is. Crazy. All right. Yeah. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. By the way, we got a new subscriber, Andy Dearman, just subscribed to the channel. I don't know if he's here in the chat, but thank you so much, Andy. We can see this as a pop on through. A lot of times my eyes miss that, but you can see it pop up on the upper right hand side of your screen. We've got Duke Nukeman. That was an interesting news article, Sal. The thing is, American society is ignorant by choice, so the average American isn't going to question where a gift came from. There's a profound lack for sense of consequences everywhere you go, so this doesn't surprise me at all. If someone offered you a gold bar as a gift, and you demanded to know where they got it, and then you are wiser than 99% of the rest of the American population. That's true. That is very, very true. All right, let's see here. It could be a setup. Anyways, let's see here. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so wrong. 8-inch destroyer. Why don't orphans play baseball? They can't find home. Oh man, that's good. That's a good one. All right. Oh, sign up. Oh, okay. It's sign ups. Okay, sign up. All right. Thank you. Well, sign up again. Thank you so much for the sentiment. I do appreciate that. I just rather have you as sign up. I know your intentions were well. I would rather get it to because me it's more about the viewer than the individual watching. And make no mistake, I appreciate you taking the time to watch and interact with the channel. That means a lot to me. So I just don't want to have the numbers be fudged. I don't feel like I've earned that subscription. You know what I mean? I would rather earn your subscription. All right. Let's see here. All right. And Ray Gilgrass says possibly 50 next year. This year I'm betting I'm 40. All right. So Ray Gilgrath's dollar higher than I am for this year. All right. Very good. Frozen Man. It sounds more like a soft seizure. So it sounds like you get your gold and silver at a depository. In the depository, marked at a dollar amount, you can use some sort of debit for it. Yes, very well could be. I don't know that, yeah, you're going to be able to get the actual gold out of there. Depends. But you get a gold card, and that's based off the spot price. That very well could be the case. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Good day to Dude Cat. Good crowd with us tonight. If you are so inclined, there's a thumbs up button. If we were to press it, our goal is 500 tonight. We got more than halfway to go to get there, from what I understand. John Bethia. It could be that the big companies may be the buyers of the melted old silver coins and recycled silver at a discounted price. Yes, very well could be. There's a lot of demand for silver out there. Let's take a look at this comment from Alan Sedeu, 2984. Let's get over here to this, see what we've got. It says, found the same news clip earlier today. The definition of stolen is up for debate. Also another about Australian Premier Precious Metals reporting say there's an indication that gold will likely continue to rise in price an additional 30% to around $4,000 U.S. funds, regardless of several world events and their outcomes. Yes, indeed, for sure. Well, right now, Donald Trump has essentially squashed 2 wars out of 3. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad so far, for sure. Gold Dragon, welcome. Glad you're here tonight, and good to see Timothy. Thank you, Timothy, for pressing the thumbs up. Thank you, Silver Lightning and Hoppin' John from Oklahoma. Glad you guys are here tonight. And John Hanna just sent 5 Salivate Metal gift memberships. Wow, out of the blue. John Hanna, I don't know if you're new here, but I don't recognize the name. But thank you so much for that, John Hanna. Very kind of you indeed. Look at that. 5 Salivate Metal memberships gifted by John Hanna tonight. Welcome, John Hanna. All right. You guys are awesome. PC Coinstar is here. And let's get over here to this. We've got James O'Neill Brown chimes in with this. Says, I went through my silver yesterday. And damn, there's so much I don't know how much it actually is. Lost count. Guess that's a good thing. All right. Very good. Yes, that is a very good thing for sure if you don't know the exact number. Yes, indeed. People in Hebron are revolting against Hamas and the Palestinian Authority leadership. Good to know. That's awesome. John Knox. All right. Very good. All right. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Good to see Michael K. Here's a great community. You guys are great. Well, North Star Stacker just gifted 5 Salivate Metal memberships, and he is the one that inspired this video that I posted about the elderly couple. Thank you so much, North Star Stacker. Another little train happening here. All right. All right, and we've got this, some silver scientist says here the following. I need some silver. I can't get enough of it, but I'm used to buying it below $20 or low 20s. Then silver went up above 30, and I don't buy it so often anymore. I understand. It does make it. We were spoiled for a long time. We sure were. Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh, politician. That's funny. Thumbs up for Sal, middle finger for Alan Gold. Yes, indeed. All right. Thank you, James Unleashed, posting a link to North Star Stacker's channel. Great channel, great guy, great member of the community. Crafty Stacker just thumbed up the broadcast. You're awesome. Michael K says there's a lot of history with these bars. Just imagine the history that we do not know about before the bars were lost at sea. Gold endures, and sure does, and they maintain their integrity no matter how long they're below the surface of the sea. Exactly right. That doesn't go away at all. All right, Eric G on this video about the U.S. Mint's changes that are happening with some coins and metals that are coming out. In for the 10th ounce gold dime, but I don't care for metals, especially do not like the mermaid thing. Yes, indeed. I'm not a big fan of that either. It's very weird. Mermaidian. All right, yes, indeed. Very good. Okay, take care, Rocky Superstar. Thank you, brother. Check out Rocky Superstar's channel later. I think he will be going live at 8, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, indeed. Habitat for Rockhounds, me too. I remember buying for between $4 and $7 as well, but I didn't buy nearly as much back then. And Stacker Factor predicted a high of $40 silver back in January for the year. Be crazy if we got to 50. Sure would. Yes, indeed. Yeah, it was a pretty bold prediction. I didn't quite go there in my prediction video I did. Let's see what David McKenzie says here. David McKenzie says, buying silver bullion since 2007. Still not enough, Sal. I need help. I hear you, brother. I know. It's like, man, it's a little bit more, a couple more ounces. Yes, like to see a dip before the fun show. Emerald Coast Stacker, understandable. Yes, indeed. Dean R. agrees with you on that. And let's see here. As we peruse our way through, see what we've got happening here with the markets. Let's take a look and see what's happening here. Gold is now down $1.01 tonight here. It was up earlier in the broadcast, but it's now down slightly to $3,335 even though 5 is an odd number. It's the cents that are even. Silver is now up 23 cents to $37.20. Silver holding on to most of its gains tonight. Platinum up 3, palladium up 2. And there it is. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, Yankee Doodle Stacker. I don't see that either. People have been telling me that it's 10th ounce, but I couldn't find anything where it said it was a 10th ounce. People were saying in the comments, yeah, it's 10th ounce. So it's like, where did you see that? I didn't see that. A good point. I couldn't find anything about that either. We'd love to know. Yes, Travis Chandler, the 2025 American Liberty Medal is coming out in August. It's going to be very expensive, well north of $4,000, and probably, I don't know what the mintage is going to be on it, but the designs have already been shown. And the eagle on the back looks wretched. It's horrible. Nice. Good job, Morris Monet, with free gold backs and silver. The way to go. That is awesome. And look at this, folks. We got this. Man, very kind of you, Michael K. I just got my 3s in from Michael K. PayPal friends and family. He sent $3.33. He gave me my 3s fix for tonight. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Just saw that come through here. Sorry I didn't see it right when it came in, but there it is. Thank you, brother Michael K. Very kind of you indeed. He gave me the 3s tonight. All right. Let's get back over here and see what Silver Sleuth has to say. All right. Let's get over here. All right. Silver Sleuth, I would be fine with me, whichever the wind blows. Still think that the higher silver goes, the closer we get to the depth of the present Federal Reserve note, unless something gets in the way, gold will hold my hand through the possible turbulence. Plan to work and work and plan. Exactly right. Sage advice from Silver Sleuth. Exactly right. Very, very cool. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Christy Klontz. Thank you for popping in tonight. Have a wonderful evening. I appreciate you. I think you're new here, or at least I don't remember seeing you before, but thank you for being here tonight. Yes, indeed. Will Smith rapping again. I heard a little bit of it. It didn't seem to be somewhat underwhelming. I'm trying to make a little bit of a comeback. It seemed rather, what's the word? It seemed very formulaic and just kind of cliche. Cliche is a word. All right. Let's see here. All right, Cybercurrent Twitcher. The days to be buying proof silver eagles at my LCS for 15 quid each seems like a distant memory. Yes, indeed. Sure does. Those days are long gone, I think, for sure. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. Let's move on to the next comment and see what we've got popping up our way in the broadcast here before we look at the markets again. We've got this from Paul Robinson on the design of these coins and metals that are coming out from the United States Mint. I just don't see the connection between the Mercury dime and the sesquicentennial. Of all the government institutions, you would think the Mint would be familiar with concepts like Liberty Bell, Independence Hall, and Minuteman and the Battles of Trenton, Concord, and Yorktown. And I like the drummer board quarter. Very fitting for 1976. Yes, well, Paul Robinson, here is the connection. The United States Mint is celebrating the United States' rich numismatic history as well throughout the course of history. So though it does not have a connection directly with the semi-sesquicentennial, it is indeed connected to celebrating America and coin design. So they're just picking this time to do it. That's really it. All right. Philella Joan on a video about the World Bank and what they said about gold, silver, platinum. That's a bet. I thought silver and Shell shares in the last days of the 70s and still have both. At that time, my father bet the Shell would be the most profitable, and I bet that silver would win. Silver has been a bummer, whereas the Shell shares are now worth more than 80 times what I paid for. I'm still waiting for silver to make a big move. Fortunately, I have time to wait as I get enough divided to live from the shares I own. Losing the bet in the end was not too bad. Well, Philaladrun, I'm probably not pronouncing that right, but you made the wrong bet. You do not bet that silver is going to outperform a stock. That's not what silver is for. It's to preserve your wealth over the long course of time. Anything otherwise is an anomaly, such as in 1980 and such as the case in 2011. Otherwise, silver really is not meant to, go to the moon or outperform any stocks. It's not what it's there for. It's to preserve your wealth over the long course of time. 300 thumbs up, says Carrie Taryn. We only need 200 more to meet our goal tonight of 500. And by the way, there's enough people here now that with accounts that are logged in to their accounts or their YouTube accounts that they could make that happen just like that. If they actually press the thumbs up button, we could get to 500 and more. We could probably get to 550 if everybody did that. That's how many people that are signed in that have not pressed it yet. All right, very good. Yeah, silver is also a bet against the banking system. That's exactly right. It sure is. And that's the biggest bet ever. And that's where I'm betting it for sure. All right. And thank you, Yankee Doodle Stacker. Appreciate it. And let's see here what we've got. We've got B-Ball Girl says, my guess is the companion dime is she's holding the dime as a shield, hence the handle. All right, yes, it could be. A lot of people think that that handle is a shield. That probably is. All right. Buckenboss says here the following. The great correction is gone. Times have changed. There are too many factors happening for silver to fall back to any large amount. The only chance of silver dropping a lot is if they find something better to replace it. Sal, you talked about this before. That's right. And that one thing that could potentially replace it in the long term is graphene. But we're a far away from that happening right now. All right, we're at 325 now. Very good. So we're getting closer. Salty in New York, going to be pushing 38 by the end of the week. All right. I have a poll in this chat right now asking if you think it's going to hit 38 by the end of the week. Because so far right now, it is pulling back from some of its gains, but it is still up, notably up tonight, outperforming the other precious metals. Gold is now down $1.51 to $3,334.50. Silver is up 20 cents tonight. Over 0.5% increase for silver's price. The markets are moving fairly dramatically for silver tonight. Pretty wild to see. Platinum up 3, palladium up 3. Yes, indeed. All right. You guys are awesome. Steve LaPointe is here. Ardell is here tonight. And let's see here. Let's make something happen here. Let's do this. Get over here and see what Bill Arrington has to say. Let's do this and make this thing happen here. All right. That does sound exciting. We'll see what happens tonight if it goes over 37. And it did. Pretty much right out of the starting gate, we did see it go over 37 tonight. It's been an exciting night for sure. Yes, indeed, as we press our way through. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, what a night for silver tonight. It's been pretty interesting. And we've got Jed Eckert on this video about gold and the shift. A lot of people selling it in the West, not so much in the East. They're buying it. I almost sold some gold to pay debt when it hit $2,200, so glad I didn't. Now I have a gut feeling it's going to go to 5K. Been stacking silver since it was $725. Sold 0 so far. I think it's going to go up way higher. All right, there you go. Very well could happen. Very well could happen. All right, let's see here. And let's see. We've got my kitten is a grandmaster. Hopefully silver will be higher once the market opens up tonight. And it did. You're hoping and dreaming did. Whoa, look at this. All right. Wow. 8-inch destroyer is the champion of Salivate Metal gift memberships. Suppressive fire downrange by 8-inch destroyer of 5 more Salivate Metal gift memberships. Very kind of you indeed. Wow. Very cool. Man, very nice of you. 66 Sam, the dragon coin on the bottom looks like a Girl Scout cookie. I'll take a box of those and some Thin Mints. All right, very good. Nice. All right. Dragon coin. Does look like Girl Scout cookie. That's good. Mark Base. Uncle Sal, I like the coin on the far right. The Legacy Eagle. I want one. That is a pretty cool coin. I like to show different coins. And you can see there's different variety of coins by clicking on the link that JM Unleashed has provided at the top of this chat. You guys are awesome. And Richard Metcalf, very interesting, Sal. We'll see how this one plays out. It sure will. Very see if they get arrested. And Rob the Stacker says, I've been buying for years and still have 10 ounces of silver bars that I paid $75 for. Keep stacking. All right, very cool. Michael K just sent 5 Salivate Metal memberships. Another train of those going. Michael K, thank you so much. Look at the people that got those tonight. Wow. If you received one of those from these gentlemen, give them a warm thank you. Thank you, Michael K, an 8-inch destroyer. Very kind of you indeed. All right, let's see here. Oh, yeah. Jim Winklebauer. Looks like I chose wisely on your poll last Sunday. Closed enough to $37 from me by the end of the week. Way to go. Well, Jim, we are here tonight again. We've upped the ante to 38. Let's see if it happens. 63% of participants, and we've got 501 of them right now have voted in this poll, say that silver is going to reach $38 by the close of markets this Friday. And we're hoping to get 500 participants in the thumbs up saga too. Extravaganza, the thumbs up extravaganza. All right, let's see what Roseanne Navarro has to say here before we look at the markets yet again here. And let's get over to this, move this way, make this thing happen. She says, don't know if I mentioned, but the Hong Kong dollar is pegged to the US dollar. Thus, I'm updating myself from YouTubers like you, as I have been wishing before. I hope our retirement funds will include gold in our choices of funds. Thanks for this update. I'm not in the finance sector here in Hong Kong, so I better sniff around about the news. Hong Kongers have gold always as wedding gifts for good luck, as I have seen in our culture. Although most brides will just keep it and not wear it. Brides keep it. Yeah, there you go. All right. Thank you, Roseanne, for that perspective. As someone from Hong Kong, appreciate that for sure. And indeed. All right. Let's move through here. Oh, Zardoz! Zardoz has kept the train a running. Look at that. With 5 more Salivate Metal gift membership from Zardoz. Very, very cool. Nice. Very nice of you indeed. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Crazy, crazy. Matt Wing here says this. Great show. Great people, great info, always learning more. Great times for silver year-end predictions from January. Silver 50, gold 3,500. Interesting to see where they go. Well, gold already reached, is just shy of 3,500. Didn't quite make it in the spot price. So we could see that happen again. I think we'll see that happen again. Yes, indeed. A little choo-choo train happening. I don't know if we've ever had more than 3 or 4 of those for the gift membership trains. I think the most we've ever had was 4 in a row, I believe. But that's very nice of you guys for doing that. Let's do this one from Hill Stacker, then we'll look at the markets here. Let me get over to this. We can read it. It says, what an exciting time for silver. Looking forward to Market Watch tonight. Sal and Salivation Nation. That's right. And we are here, Hill Stacker, or Hill Cracker Stacker. Appreciate you. I hope you will join us tonight because we are there. We're there. Yes, indeed. The new members get access to all those emojis. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, you guys are awesome. Very good. And so that is where that is. And thank you, Hill Cracker Stacker. Hope you join us tonight. Let's take a look at the markets. We see that silver has pulled back some of its gains, but it is still up a good amount tonight. Yes, it is. Up 18 cents at $37.15 tonight. It got up to a high of $37.27 earlier in the night. And gold is down $1.21. Platinum up 5, palladium up 3. So that's where the markets are now. Very good. Good to see New Miss Nutter is here. Welcome, New Miss Nutter. Good to see you. All right. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. There we go. Our Yankee Doodler is watching me on the big screen TV and a YouTube app and chat with a laptop at the same time. That's pretty cool. Yes, Silver Sleuth, welcome. Glad you're here. Appreciate you being here tonight, Silver Sleuth. All right. Yes, thank you, Emerald Coast Stacker. Yeah, I'll be over there at Vegas Stacker's channel. There's Hill Cracker. He's with us. And if you guys just joining us here tonight, if you don't mind, if you could press the thumbs up button. I know it takes an incredible amount of work. Our goal tonight is to get to get 500 thumbs up. Yes, indeed. Yes, I do use a voice changer. Let me press. This is voice setting number 2.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? This is Sal.
Here's voice setting number 7.
I am Salman.
Here's voice changer number 2. This is my favorite. Yes, of course I use a voice changer. Yes, indeed. I hope you like those settings. I very rarely use the others. I just use setting number 48. That's the setting that I'm using right now. Yes, indeed. All right, let's see here. Bruce Pyatt is here, but he's late, but he's here. Welcome, Bruce. Welcome. Glad you're here. Let's see what other folks have had to say in the last couple of moments here. Dad's Junk says, my silver thought of the day. I wish I would have started earlier in life. I hear you. And don't we all? I kind of did start earlier in life. However, I didn't buy nearly as much as I should have during that time for sure. I need a new voice changer. Indeed, I do. 354 likes. All right, we're getting there. 354. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Outside, that's right. We can make it happen. That's voice setting number 17, by the way. David Chung, I can't afford it, so I've been stacking sterling silver. Well, If you can afford sterling silver, you can afford 90% silver. I would not do the sterling silver. Just get the 90%. I got a Smeagol voice changer.
My precious.
There we go. And let's see here. Dennis Medell says it's still amazing what manufacturers have not been able to stockpile enough silver while the price is still suppressed. When will they wake up? Well, we don't know exactly what's going on behind the scenes. My guess is they may have more than you think. They may be hedging in different ways. Nene is here. Welcome. Good to see you. I don't have me Cockney voice changer. It always goes to Australian. I can't do the Cockney. Every time I do a British accent or any kind of accent, it always gravitates towards the Australian. Or just can't help it, Dave. It's crikey. It's a crikey and not a Cockney voice changer. That's right. I don't have the setting for that. Red Crawler. All right, Red Crawler says use voice 47 and playback flag black coffee. I love it. Thank you, Red Crawler. Thank you, $1.99. Appreciate that, my friend. 47 is very close to 48, by the way. And this is 47. Yeah, that's me 47, my macho voice. Yeah, there it is. Because it's silver. That's the atomic number for silver. Greg Mann, if and when silver hits $50, who you going to sell it to? The same places that they were sold to when it reached $50 before. Same places and people. Thing is, you got to be careful with the market. It depends how fast it gets up to $50 an ounce. And that's really the question. If it goes up really fast, there's going to be a flurry of selling. That's not the time to sell. That is not the time to sell. I hate hypocrisy, says here. Some investors are reacting to fake news and headlines such as agreement with China, ending the war in Ukraine, economy is robust, and Trump is making America great again. The thing is that there has been not necessarily a signed agreement, but there's an agreement in principle with China. The war in Ukraine is not over. The economy is mixed, and Trump is doing a pretty good job of making America great again. In some aspects, there's still ways to go, but he's only been in office for like 170 days or something like that. All right, there we go. 8-inch Destroyer. I played your last live broadcast, and it says, buy silver now. Oh, my goodness gracious. And I said, no, don't ever hear me say that. Run away if you hear me say that. Probably because I said, well, I just said it again. Oh, my goodness gracious. I did it again. I said, buy silver now. Oh, my goodness. My mind is blown. Same people ask who to sell it to. Question about gold when it was $350. Same people who buy it at $3,500. Exactly right. Oh yeah, Macho Man Randy Stacker is here. Snap into not a Slim Jim, one of those Kit Kat bars. Snap into a 20-ounce Kit Kat silver bar. All right, I liked it. Thank you so much, Stuart, on the newest fake Silver Eagle scam. How to avoid before you buy. Thank you for watching that. And Charles Essen Score on the video about the robbery. To everyone who finds treasure on land under the sea, melt it. You will get busted like this if you don't go prospecting and find it. Easier than laundering money and never tell a soul. There you go. Yep, you're right. That's exactly what happened with the Canadian gold coin. They were caught in other ways. Oh, yeah. Corax Audio chimes in with this and says, yikes, this is why so much heritage gets with molten and their historic value is lost forever. Punishing finders for selling their finds works counterproductive. Yes, indeed, for sure. Yep, you're right. Okay, let's see here. There you go. That's right. Voice 27 is like 79's voice getting hammered. That's exactly right. Oh my goodness gracious. I dare not bring that one out, that's for sure. All right, yeah, we don't want to punish people who bring historic stuff into light, so I agree with that, Corax Audio. Eric Millis Prospecting, 50 is crazy. Wish I could buy more while it's at 57, yes. Or 37, yes, I hear you. I hear you. I have a small order coming in for that. And David McKenzie, hello, Annie Oakley, JM Unleashed, and others. Yes, indeed. Annie Oakley's not with us tonight, but JM Unleashed, I believe, is here. And let's see what we've got here. Look at this. We see silver moderating a bit tonight, but I tell you what, 13 cents is not bad, not too shabby. Over a third of a percentage point increase tonight. I think it's being pulled down by gold, as now gold is down $2.70 to $3,333.30. Look at the threes happening again tonight. Look at that. It's a world of threes. If only it would just go up 3 more cents for gold. Oh man, that would be something. Look at all those threes. It's insane in the membrane. We haven't seen this for quite a while. All threes for gold. It's like it's flirting with this. It's toying with us here. Silver up 13 cents tonight. There's another 3. We'll just place that 3 over on gold. $37.10. Now below $37 in the ask price. Why? Because there's a 12 cents difference now between bid and ask for gold. I think that's been like that for a while anyways, but yes, indeed. All right. Now it's $3,333.09. Says down even more tonight. Well, that was a fun while it lasted, wasn't it? Crazy. All right. Red Crawler, I'm making a purchase this week, so Wednesday will be down day for gold and silver. I know, I hear you. It's crazy. Yep, they call that Salivate's Law. From what I recommend here. All right, this is from Jim Ween, and a good question he has about the United States Mint and what they're doing here. What are your thoughts on the Army Privy Eagle being available again on the U.S. Mint website? Well, it does not surprise me one bit. I think what they do is they sell through the first allocation of those, and then they produce more, and then sell that batch, produce more. So it really doesn't surprise me one bit that that's happening. And that's why they say remind me. It puts me on remind me status when it's restocked again. So that's my feeling on it. I don't think that's going to have much impact. I don't know that those things are going to do nearly as well as some people think. I did order one. I might try to flip it when it gets here. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's crazy. All right. Let's get over to Richard Metcalf's comment on the gold video about the huge shift in the gold market that we're starting to see more and more now. Being an old fart on SSI, I'm holding on as long as I can, but my other retirement assets are depleting. I can see the time approaching that I have to sell. If and when that time comes, I'll use smart dollar cost existing. A little at a time, at the right time. Even at this point in my life, I'm still adding small amounts to the stack. Well, there you go. Very wise, as CCT says. That's awesome. Richard Metcalf, at least you have the luxury to be able to pick and choose when you're going to sell. And that's what it's there for sure. Yes, indeed. That's exactly right. All right. Very good. And Maria, and thank you for to Silver Heist for invoking Salivate's Law or defining what it is. It usually falls whenever I make a purchase, although that has not been the case in some of my recent purchases because it's been a kind of a bull market. So Maria, if you bought a house and a car, where's your job security? You have none. In America, I do not think Americans even have food security. Who's going to pay tariffs to supply food or anything else? And there's Canada they can invest in. People can go to Canada, buy a car, and drive it back to America. People in the USA will be traveling to Canada to do their monthly shop. Well, it just depends on how close to the border you live and all that. If you have a van, you can supply food to your friends and neighbors. America is on a loser. The tariffs is an economic loser. Well, the jury's still out on that too. We're bringing in a lot of money, over 200 and some odd $billion, 121, I think $121 billion, and the cost it would take to ship that stuff in and out and to do that kind of thing. You know, you're not just crossing the border willy-nilly into Canada and coming back with that type of thing. I don't think that's what's happening. But also, the thing you also have to keep in mind is that it means that domestic products will be sold and be much more attractive. And that's what's happening. And that's going to invigorate our economy here. And that's what the purpose is. That's what Trump wants to do there. Very good. Mark Razor is here. Welcome, Mark Razor. Can we get a thumbs up count now? Very curious to see how close we are to 500. Our goal is to try to get 500 tonight as we watch these markets again move. Silver is pairing some of its gains tonight. It's pulling back. It did peak out at up 29 cents. It is now pulled back now, up 9 cents now to $37.06. Gold is continuing to fall a bit as well, down $3.64. Platinum and palladium holding strong tonight. Very good. And by the way, I would love to know what your thoughts are on where silver is going to be by Friday. Will it reach $38 by the market close this Friday? 64% of you out of 557 votes thinks it will, and 36% say no. And I'm actually, there's enough votes in. I'm going to give you my view. I don't think we're going to quite hit 38 by Friday. I don't think we'll see that, but I think we might see 37.50, and we thought we might get that tonight, actually, but then we saw this pullback, so we'll see here. So very, very good. All right. We have 387 thumbs up. We need to get 12 more to hit 400. Then it's a mad dash. The technical analysts tell me that once we reach 400 thumbs up, then we will get right on to 500. It'll just immediately climb up to 500. So we'll see if that happens. Appreciate you guys being here and for the thumbs up, and appreciate those of you who gifted Salivate Metal memberships in the super chats tonight. And Michael K's PayPal, it was very nice of him to do that. As we see silver now picking up another cent tonight to $37.07, up a dime as I slurp my way through this broadcast here. Oh yeah, very, very good. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see what we've got happening here. Let's get over to the markets again, or to the comments, and see what you guys are saying. We've got Anton Kari says, with capital gains at 28%, metals must double just to make profit. Any ideas on how to avoid these? I would say sell in increments so that doesn't trigger anything like that. If you are American, Eagles do not incur, or American gold and silver do not incur any capital gains at all. But otherwise, if you sell just an ounce here or there of gold or whatever, or anything under $10,000 is not reportable, from what I understand. But I'm not a tax professional, so make sure to look up the laws, not only for federal, but also in your state to see what's going on there. Sergeant Gold is here, and we've got new Hoosier stackers waiting for $15 silver for half an ounce, maybe, right? Let's see here. Very good. David McKenzie, old antique guy, don't go for flow, buy more gold and silver. There you go. Yes, indeed. Going to buy more gold and silver out there for sure. All right, and we've got this EVOM 77 on the elderly couple, big trouble over stolen gold. Typical governments, they won't lift a finger and spend a dime to recover what they claim is rightfully theirs, but they are all about waiting until someone else finds it and crucifying them. Yes, I like to hear the arguments in this case in regards to possession. If France's government says it's theirs, okay, then how exactly should that be allocated if so? Yep, exactly. Good point. David Parrish is here. Good to see you guys. We got 400 thumbs up. We need 100 more. That's it. Yes, indeed. So Silver Heist is pointing out there's 400 thumbs up, only 400, but we have 568 votes in the poll. And that means that there's more clicks that need to be taken in order to participate in the poll than the thumbs up the channel. That's right. It's crazy. Never have understood that. Of the videos, and I think Silver Heist can attest to this, only about 10% of the people that watch the videos thumb up the videos. It's crazy. Doesn't take much effort, but anyways. All right. I've got some coffee here, new Miss Nutter. I've got some coffee here. And it's delicious. And it's about done, too. All right. Let's see here what we've got. We've got Tommy Bodkin. I'd like to hear more about solid-state batteries of the future. I've done a couple of videos on those solid-state batteries, and they very well could be coming. For sure. We'll see here. All right, selling my 51st state silver for American quarter ounce eagles. All right, there you go. Nice. Very cool. All right, we need now 95 more likes according to GeoCube TV. We're at 405. Very cool. Lulu Lucky is here. She's caught up. Welcome. Lulu Lucky. Very good. Let's see what other comments have made their way as we look at this broadcast. There is some pressure for silver tonight as gold continues to drop. It is now down $5.43 tonight to $3,330.57. Silver is now up 7 cents. That's less than a fifth of the price, a percentage point in gain tonight. It got up 29 cents earlier in the night to $37.27. It's now just barely over 37, but it is above 37 in the ask price, which is nice. Platinum and palladium holding fairly strong, up 3 for both of them. Canadian toonies, all right, yes, well, we'll do that right now. What is happening in Canadian dollars? We can see that Canadian toonies, much the same effort here, as silver is up 14 Canadian cents to $50.43 in Canadian dollars. Gold down $6.30, $4,531. It's crazy. CT Gold Stacker. Oh man, thank you, CT Gold Stacker. Well, I'll tell you what, I appreciate that so much, my friend. I typically, because Sundays are more crazy, I typically don't do push-ups on Sunday night's broadcast. But I'm going to do them for you tonight because you didn't know that. But thank you, CT Gold Stacker. Very kind of you. Let me give you 10. I probably do need to get the blood flowing anyway. So let's give you 10 push-ups. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. Let's make it happen here. See if we can do that. All right. 10 push-ups. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, yeah, I felt that. I can feel that. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Appreciate that, CT Gold Stacker. Very kind of you indeed, my friend. All right. Very good. Okay, now we're back to U.S. dollars. Silver up now only 8 cents there. So there's some pressure. We could see silver fall back a bit tonight. But we'll see what happens as the evening goes on. And Genius 2009. Why would anyone keep stolen gold original? By not deface it? Why not melt it into a new bar? Yes, indeed. Well, unlikely they probably understood the historic significance of it. And like I said, there's a lot of reasons why they should be able to keep it. But anyways, very good. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, what a night. I tell you what, it's crazy. We saw silver go up 29 cents tonight before pulling back. And I think it's getting pressured by gold right now and some selling. And likely through the summer, we're not going to see a whole lot of activity. But we're going to check now because we're certainly well above the top of the hour. And we can see the volume here is kind of, let me see here where we're at. Here's the beginning of the night. And we can see that the gold kind of pretty much is kind of fallen here. But the volume is picking up here in the morning hours in Asia. So we see that for gold and silver. Pretty much the same. A lot of volume at the very beginning. And some volume happening here too. With it pulling back up here. So it kind of fallen some of its gains. And now it's kind of a pushback here with some of this volume heading out here. So we'll see. Now silver's up 11 cents. So there's some fight left in them as the activity is pressing forward here tonight with silver. So and gold, we'll see what happens. It's kind of moving down, silver up. It's crazy. So there it is. Platinum and palladium also doing well, although platinum has now lost a little bit of its gains. It's now up only $1, $1,403. Heather is here. Welcome, Heather. Good to see you. Silver Dart is here. Good to see Steve C. Our goal tonight is 500 likes. 500 likes. How close are we now I think we probably need to get a fair amount more to get there, but we'll see what happens. Gold to silver ratio is resting at 90.08 now, so back up to 90. We're at 424 likes. We need 76 more. 76 being the age of Ozzy Osbourne, who just played his last and final show as a solo artist and a member of Black Sabbath. Yes, indeed. There it is. So if we can get to 76 more thumbs up, that would be great. Very good. I'm watching these markets move. Silver up 12 cents tonight. $37.09. Gold down $4.33 tonight to $3,331.67. Platinum is now up $3 and palladium up $2. No movement in rhodium's price. It typically doesn't move on a Sunday night. Yes, indeed. Very good. All right. Let's see. And pressing on through here tonight. Oh, yeah. What a night. So, as a reminder, if you're just joining us here, we saw silver top out at $37.27 during the course of this broadcast. It was up 29 cents for a very brief period of time, and we thought maybe we might continue to see it run. It did not happen, but that's all right. It's still in positive territory. It's still back above $37, and that is a huge victory for silver stackers out there. As we refresh these comments and see what's popped in here from 2 minutes ago from Carrie Taryn. All right, I appreciate Carrie Taryn making a comment here. It says here, found gold should belong to the finder. They should let them take their gold and let them go. Exactly right. All right. All right, let's see here. 65%. This is increasing now. That's right, Silver Heist. Good participant. If you do vote in a poll, I hope you will press the thumbs up button as well. But the poll is showing 65% say that it will hit $38 by this Friday. That's a good amount of number of people that believe it's going to happen. 35% say no out of 592 votes. But there it is. Look at that. Stacker Ferocity is with us tonight. Good to see Stacker Ferocity. All right. Let's see here. And let's move over through here. The Merc Metal has a shield handle and chainmail or a breastplate. All right, yes, that's probably what it is. It looks like scales from like a mermaid or something like that for that metal. All right, very good. Let's see here. Moving these things through here. We got the metals taking this move here. Silver up now 11 cents. Tonight, $37.08. 12 cents worth of difference between the bid and ask, which is why silver is now below $37 in the bid price. Platinum up 1, palladium up 2. Very good. Nice. All right, folks. Very good. Yeah, too many optimists, Morris Monet. That's all right, Let's see here. And see what we've got happening here. We've answered all of our comments tonight, by the way. Pretty interesting. No more comments. We'll keep these markets open. And I'll say hello to you guys in the chat now, too. Yes, indeed. Very good. Platinum. Yes, indeed. Would you guys have, how many people here, if you own any platinum at all, press the number. Let me see. What's the atomic number for platinum? Dang it. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Shoot. Type in the atomic number for platinum. Google it first, but anyways. Let's see here. Let me look it up over here. 78. Press the number 78, which is one before 79, if you own any platinum at all. If you own 1/10 of an ounce or 1 ounce, let me know if you own any platinum. Type the number 78 if you do. All right. And let's see here. A good fair amount of people own platinum. That's cool. Very cool. Nice. And D Gold Dragon is thinking about buying some. Yeah, very cool. Bruce Pyatt, thank you so much, Bruce. With a $10 super chat, says no push-ups. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that, Bruce. Very kind of you. Great member of the community. So awesome. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that so much as we press our way through there. Good amount. Very good. All right, 78 at 2,000, 78 at 900. So she's bought a lot of different times there for sure. Yes, indeed. My wife's ring is made of platinum. That's cool, John. That's awesome. Platinum rings. Very cool. Marking on the metal, 950 for platinum. Nice. Very good. Now silver's up 12 cents. We have a new subscriber, Abel Hurtado. Thank you, Abel, or Abel Hurtado. Thank you for subscribing. I see that. Very cool. And yes, indeed, there it is. Now silver's fighting back. Net is now up 14 cents. Look at that, and the bid price is 1 cent shy of reaching $37. I just finished the coffee. That was not a slurp, and I'm going to slurp the chaser now. Hillcracker only has silver. Very good. And let's see here. So there it is. The movements here. All right, Sabinator, thank you so much for being here. Got to roll, guys. Salty's about to start. Salt must flow. Thank you. I hope you will press the thumbs up button the way out, Sabinator. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. You're awesome. Very, very cool. And let's see here. So there's where the metals complex is right now as we continue to watch things moving here tonight. It's been a wild evening here. And let's see if any other comments have made their way through. Our goal tonight is to try to get 500 thumbs up. So I don't know. We'll see here. Yes. Yep. It's going to be a half ounce. The gold Sacagawea is going to be a half ounce of gold. That's right. Yep. That's what's coming. Half ounce of gold tonight. Very good. All right. Let's see here. And what else do we have going on here? 447 thumbs up. Thank you, David Parrish. We need 53 more. And the thing is, there's still enough people here that have not pressed the thumbs up button yet that could and get us right over the top. We're at 447 as we watch these markets move. Silver's got some fight left in her. It's up exactly a third of a percentage point, up 12 cents tonight to $37.09. Gold continuing to fall a bit here, $6.23 at $3,329.77. Yes, indeed. That's right. Crazy, crazy. The gold to silver ratio is now resting at 90.07. It did get briefly below that tonight, to 89 and change. But it is indeed over 90 tonight. That's indeed here. Yep, that's right, Morris Monet. I would get the gold Sacagawea because you love it and not for any other reason. I'll probably will get it because the coin holds a special place in my heart. It's the one time that it's the only time I remember the exact date that I bought the coin from memory. That's the only coin I know that I bought from the exact date. Yes, indeed. I know exactly that I bought my first Sacagawea gold dollar. Silver lighting. That Superman coin is going to be well over $2,000. There's limited dimensions of 10,000 of them. I probably will be worth it, honestly, probably because selling in the aftermarket, they probably will do well with that low of a mintage. I'm still on the fence as to whether or not I'm going to get one. But yeah, it's crazy. If I do it, I don't know if I'd flip it or not, but anyways, but yeah, I think it might be. Now, okay, now a little bit of pushback on silver now. Now it's up 8 cents, platinum up $2. So there it is. And palladium is now flatlined tonight. Yes, indeed. What goes up must come down. That's right. Exactly. Although what's propping gold up is the central bankers. Holding it. Now gold down $7.07. So there that is too. All right. And let's see if any other comments have made their way through. We do. All right, there we go. JM Unleashed with the thumbs up here. Thank you on the short that it did earlier today. Thank you, my friend. And for those about to stack, we salute you. There you go. That's right. Thank you, my brother, on the appreciate you gave me some comments to do there. Thank you. Silver Drill Pickle is here. Welcome, SDP. And all right, look at this. Platinum and palladium both have flat line tonight. It looks like, man, the way things are looking, the metals complex may be taking a turn to the downside. Silver up 9 cents, $37.06. Gold down $6.37. There it is. Yes, indeed. They say palladium to half in the next few years. Yeah, palladium will move sometime. It's been weird. I'm not really seeing. I have seen palladium sometimes outdo platinum, but look at where platinum is overall for the year. It's much higher than palladium. Remember, it wasn't that long ago when palladium was $3,000 an ounce, and platinum was down like $700-800 an ounce. It's crazy. All right, very good. Good to see Dashim Cooley is here. Welcome. And thank you so much for being here. And by the way, guys, if you are new or just popping in here tonight, if you could press that thumbs up button, we're trying to get 500. We're getting closer, but we still need more to get to 500. And yes, indeed, because I think I'm running out of steam here. Not much more to talk about. The metals complex is kind of stabilizing here. So there it is. All right. Thank you so much, Jay Malaysia. If you want to check that shorts out, you can open up in a new tab. And also check out the link that he posted as well for the video that I posted this morning about silver. I feel pretty good about silver. And you'll find out why in that video that I posted this morning. And now we see platinum is now back up again, up $3. Silver up a dime. So there it is. All right. And gold is down $6.87. I would take a scam call, but they never call on Sundays, Jeffrey Pegoose. I've even tried to book some calls for tonight or for Sunday nights, and it never happens. All right. Very good. We got 5 more thumbs up. So how many? We got 463. Well, we're getting so close. We're getting closer now. 463. So, we're so close to that 500. Matt Wing, thank you so much for being here. Matt, hope you will press the thumbs up button on your way out if you haven't done so already. And we've got the metals kind of stabilizing here. Silver so far has hung on to its gains tonight. Over $37 in the ask price. And that's all we can ask for. Yes, indeed. We need 45 more thumbs up. 45 more to go. Can we get there to get to 500? As we watch these markets move tonight, palladium has now come back up now up $2 to $11.57. Silver's up 11 cents. Gold down $6.07 tonight. Oh man, Timothy and Silver Heist is saying 475. We just need 25 more. Can we get there? Oh yeah. Very kind. All right. Thank you. Scam call playlist if you want to see that for some good times. Thank you, James Unleashed. I need silver above $50. Yeah, I think it's getting a little bit wild. There's going to be some fight left in silver to prevent that from happening. But so far, all the metals are up except for gold tonight. Silver exactly at 33% or 0.33%. Third percentage point tonight, up 12 cents to $37.09. All right, 2 thumbs. There you go. There you go, Shama. Lemma ding dong. I like it. I like it. 480. All right, and we need 20 more. 20 more thumbs up. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah. We need only 12 more, says GeoCubed. Only 12 more. Nice. We're getting closer. You guys, what does it mean when a flat line? Flat line means no movement at all in the price. It's just kind of sitting right there, not up nor down. It's just flatlined. I think that's terminology that I kind of made up. I don't know what else to say about it, but Now silver's up a dime, 37.08, but they're holding fairly steady at these levels. We'll see how this plays out, but yes, indeed. Mario Vieira is here. You guys are great. Thank you for being here. Watching these markets move in such a manner of form. We'll see what happens. And Wilson says we're going to see $70 by Christmas. Good morning to Rosanna. Welcome. Getting ready for the day in Hong Kong. Thank you for popping in, Rosanna. Thank you for your comment earlier, by the way, that I responded to. And we're watching these markets move. We're answering your comments as well, too. So far, we're caught up there yet again. And so we see where things are happening here. Very good. All right, folks. Well, I think we've run out of things to talk about. Gold just kind of hanging out down a bit, almost $7. Silver up a dime. Trying to get 500 thumbs up. We may not make it. We're so close, but anyways, I don't want to belanger the point. And but I hope you guys will stick around for Rocket Superstars channel. He'll be going live in a moment, but you guys are awesome. Can we get one more report on how close we are? 10 more to go, says Steve C. Oh, come on. We can get 10 more in the next 5 minutes, can't we? We just need 10 more. Timothy says 49, so maybe we need 11 more. So there we go. All right. What is the silver price in Australian dollars? In a Cockney accent, there we go. Australian dollars. Silver's price in Australian dollars is $56.61. Like I said, this has been breaking records in Australian and Canadian dollars for a while now. $50 silver is already here in those dollars, up 21 cents. So they'll just show you there. Very good. All right, take care, 8-inch Destroyer. Thank you for your channel gift memberships tonight. Appreciate you so much, my friend. You guys are awesome. Now we need 9 more to go to reach our goal tonight of 500 thumbs up. You guys are great. 6 more, says Mark Razor. Nice. All right, there's enough people here we can make that happen in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I think we should be able to do that. You guys are awesome. All right, folks, Rocky Superstar will be live at 8 p.m. Eastern. But before you go there, I hope you will check out the video that I posted this morning called Silver's Comeback is Just Getting Started. Jam Unleashed posted a link to that video in this chat. And I'm going to stop the poll as well, too. We had the poll here, 628 votes in it. 63% say it's going to go to $38 by the end of the week. So there we go. All right. We did it. All right. Corax and GeoCube are reporting. And Mark Razor, we got 500. We got 502 now. Thank you guys for the thumbs up and for being here tonight, for sticking with me. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to leave you with this sage piece of advice. That is to keep your feet in the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Make sure to check out that video when you're done here that Jam Unleashed has posted right above there. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. See ya.